Hi, I'm Adam with Willow Music and Truer MU. Way back before I got really into jazz, I played some rock and roll piano, and I learned this funny little thing, which I use all the time. Now, what I liked about it was that it gave me a chance to go do more than just this. And that's fine, but this has a little more fun to it. So what is this rockabilly thing that I'm doing? Well, if you look carefully at my hands, you'll see that I'm just going back and forth between the 1 chord and the 4 chord. Back and forth and back and forth. It's kind of an illusion, right? Because you're changing chords, but because the C is so strong, it just sounds like movement in the C. You're not going, that would be nuts, but if you just have, then you're creating movement where there was none. You can do this in jazz too. It's a little bit, we very rarely play with 3-note chords. You can do it with pentatonics, so let's say you're on a C6 chord. And I've just gone back and forth between the 1 and the 4. So it sounds a little weak. There's not much in it. Let's take a look at something related. Let's talk about a minor 1 and the 4 dominant 7 that's right next to it. You may have heard this in Oye Como Va. This Latin riff that you'll hear everywhere in Cuban music and stuff like that is basically you're just going back and forth between a minor 1 and a major or a dominant 4. And so if you're sitting on a minor 1 chord, let's say with the added minor 7 here, you can go back and forth between this and this. And it'll sound pretty good. You don't have to move the chord at all. Again, it creates movement where there was no movement. You can do the same thing if you're sitting on the dominant chord. You got your dominant 4, and you can go back and forth between the dominant 4 and the minor 1 just below it. So again, if you think about this idea about going back and forth between 2 chords that sound good together or are related in some way, then you can add movement where there was none. If this is too much jazz theory for you, we have a place for you to check out. It's called Truer MU, and it's a place where you can go back to the beginning and start completely from scratch. We have beginning jazz, beginning blues, and you can even learn how to play the piano for free. Check us out at www.truermu.com. Thanks. We'll see you there.